Hey, sorry it took so long to getting around to do a video. Just I'm kind of a bit lazy, to be honest. I had to get this laptop open. I'm just gonna update you on a few changes since the last time I done an update. I think it was 2 months on T. I'm actually 4 months and a half, I'd say now. First of all, obviously you can see my voice, the tickling on my vocal cords is obviously ticking a lot. So that's good. I always had a fear of that I wouldn't deepen enough. It sound still a bit, you know. It kind of breaks every now and again if like my voice goes too high or I'm singing. Not that I can sing, but yeah. So I have a list here because I tried to do a practice video and it just didn't go as planned. So I thought I'd write it down to help me on the changes because there is a lot of changes since I last updated this. Hair growth. You can probably see like the outline of the moustache, funny, whatever. This camera's not really that too good, so I kind of have a few dark hairs coming in here and the sides. Not that that's just from here, but just like under here, it's kind of coming in now, which I'm kind of ecstatic over. Can't wait for it to grow a bit longer. I also have a snail trail going on, which I'm really happy about because for years I shaved it and it never came in until I started the tea, so that's good. Um, I also have more hairs on me. I had hairs on my legs beforehand, but and my armpits, but I find on the leg, on the thigh area, it's kind of coming in a bit more, and a few black hairs on my arms here and there, but that's about it. Uh, they say on tea sometimes you're supposed to experience male pattern baldness, but that hasn't happened, so I'm not gonna jinx myself because it usually happens around the crown or like tries to give you a male hairline, but hopefully it doesn't leave me bald. What else do I have here? Acne. Before tea, like I suffer from psoriasis anyway, which is a dry skin condition, but since tea, I felt like my skin's been a lot more oily. So I have acne, but it's not really bad acne. It's like a few kind of white spots if you get me here and there, and on my shoulders and my back, which I never experienced on my shoulders or my back or whatever. But I'd rather that than psoriasis, to be honest. So that's not too bad. Uh, Muscle gain. Um, to be honest, like 2 weeks into tea, I started noticing like changes to my body muscle wise. Like I don't know, like I never had big enough arms, but like you see, kind of it's it looks okay. um, I find this part of my arm as well is a lot more thicker and stronger. I don't know. I never noticed that before that males have thicker arms. What else? I was in the gym. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been last while because I'm lazy and it's my time off work, so I was just being lazy basically. So I have to get back into a routine with that. Because it is important to stay in the gym because like the fat redistribution, which means it's like fat shifting around your body from your thighs, your bum, and your hips basically shift into your stomach. So you need to work out a lot. If you don't, basically you're just gonna, you know, have a bare belly. Um, what else? Yeah, my fat has been shifting. I noticed I have a little bit of a belly, so I have to work on that. Um, I talked about in the last video me meals. Because I was only 2 months on testosterone, I was saying I felt better and more energetic, which is true. I still do feel energetic, but I did say that I was going to share the bad days with you on testosterone. So to be honest, I have the last month or so, I'd say I have found it very difficult to deal with my anger. Um, yeah, to deal with my anger. So I don't know, maybe it's just a new feeling because you feel the anger in a totally different way of what you felt before testosterone. So it's a bit weird, and I've been feeling the odd days feeling a bit kind of like I sit with myself kind of mood where I think too much into things or whatever, but it's nothing compared to what I used to be before testosterone. I was a moody little shit, to be honest. Um, and people that really knew me would also agree. But now I think of myself that I'm more laid back and I don't get as annoyed as I used to. I used to get annoyed over stupid things, like it's ridiculous, but now it's like, I don't know, I'm just more laid back and carefree and just enjoy the moments, really. Um, and that's really all mentality, to be honest. Like, well, it's different. It's hard to explain. I wish you could like get into my brain for a day. It's a rough road because it's like the levels of the tea is like whoa, because that's what it feels like. But I'm honestly enjoying every minute of it. Like even the down days, like it's basically you just have to roll with the experience. You know what I mean? Roll with the rite of change, and it's just the way of change. Like it's just basically one big rocky road till you learn the ropes of it, really. But nobody can tell what mood they're going to be in. But like it's mental, like the difference. Like I'd sit there with a girl and like they'd be talking to me or whatever, and before testosterone obviously I could relate to them, but it's different thinking that I have now. It's quite funny, to be honest. Like get distracted way too easy sometimes. That's a bad thing. Um, that's enough about moods. If you want to know more, just like you can chat me or whatever. Um, libido, which is another word for sex drive. Um, before testosterone, don't get me wrong, I was a bit, enjoyed sex or whatever. Now it's I can't stop thinking about it. Really, like it's like every minute of the day, it's like constantly. It's just like I'm always in the mood, basically. And I'm sorry for some people that probably like, wow, that's too much information, but I did say I should experience with you, and that is a really big part of it. So I thought you should know. So yeah, uh, menstrual cycle. I've only sorry again for talking about this. I'm on testosterone 4.5 months, and I've only gotten the time of the month twice. So that's brilliant, to be honest. So that means it's working and basically getting rid of them for me, which I know a lot of you are going to be jealous over. But yeah, so that's a good thing. I have here scent body odors. I have a totally different smell. Like before tea, like I'd sweat but it wouldn't smell, whereas now it's really like disgusting. I'd have to like spray myself at least like 3 times a day, or probably more. Like even when I'm not in the gym, it's just really bad. But like apart from that, nothing else has changed smell wise. Well, I hope not. And I hope somebody would tell me if it did. I don't be going around stinky. Like, uh, jaw is squarer I have here, but that started very early on. With the tea, it kind of lead me to double chin a bit. Yeah, my face is thicker, which obviously I'm proud about. Um, my hands, I feel have become wider and thicker. Now I said this to one of the doctors with Dr. Donald O'Shea, which is the doctor that puts you on the hormones. And a fella over his team asked me what do you think the changes in teeth does to you, and I said it makes your feet bigger and your hands bigger or wider, and he laughed at me. But I'm telling you the truth. I have this ring like a few years, and like some days I wake up and it's really hard to get off, or it's mental. I think it just changed. I mean, my feet I haven't grown, which I'm happy about because I'm already a size 7, so that's okay for now. Um, increase in energy levels I've already talked about. That basically I feel more energetic than I ever did. Increase in appetite. Yeah, I'm a fat cunt. I like. it's ridiculous. Even my own ma has said, like, sat there and watched me going, it's ridiculous because watching you eat everything and anything, because I was so fussy, or like, it was unbelievable. I used to like not eat chicken, that's how bad I was, and now I can eat anything. I ate a salad. I ate a bleeding salad, like, which is not like me. So I feel like I have a lot more room for food, and anything looks appealing to me, so I'll just eat it. Um, and also the last thing, which I should have added into the muscle gain is, I feel like there's a slight decrease in the density of the fatty tissue in my breast, which is very good because like for my own dysphoria when I go out, because I don't like wearing my binder at all. It's really uncomfortable, and I know a lot of people that say don't wear it unless you really have to, and I totally agree. I have small chesticles anyway, so that's kind of good. But I feel like from working out, they get smaller, and testosterone doesn't really make them smaller anyway. You need surgery, but I'm saying I feel like it's just more like skin now and not tissue, if you get me. So that's really good. Um, that's really all I can think of, to be honest. And I was kind of nervous about doing this video because I was like, what do I say? So because I just, it's been too long and I haven't sat down properly and like talked about any changes, so hopefully this will give you a good enough insight into what's going on with me, and to help other trans men that are out there wondering what happens on T or what's going to happen. So if any of you need to ask me any questions or need advice with legal or medical stuff, just give me a chat on Facebook or YouTube, whatever, uh, on my email, which is manningnicky@gmail.com. So if you need any help there, just get back to me. Um, I'll do another video update soon on the legal stuff, the legal part, because it's already gone into 13 minutes now, and that's long. It's gonna take me ages to put up on YouTube. But basically, thanks for watching my video, and honestly, if you need any help on anything, don't be shy to ask me. Okay. Thanks a million, and I'll talk to you all soon. Yeah.